welcome to Planet Fitness. I'm Aubrey and this is my very first YouTube video and YouTube channel. So I kind of wanted to kickstart things by explaining to you why I wanted to start this channel and why I'm working on establishing an Etsy company focusing on fitness planners. So I thought, what better way to do that than give you an inside look on my own personal fitness journey and weight loss story. So I want to jump right into this, but before I do, I kind of want to preface this video and this YouTube channel by saying that if you're one of those people who fitness just comes so naturally, I guess, to you, this channel really isn't for you. Like, if you're like my husband and you can cut out cookies for 2 months and drop 25 pounds, that's awesome, power to you, but that was nothing like my own personal fitness journey. So this channel is really geared to the men and women who struggle day in and day out to make healthy decisions, to stay motivated, and to stay dedicated. If you're a fitness guru and you have amazing genetics and a fast metabolism, this fitness channel really isn't for you. This is for people who are starting off, who don't really understand much of the whole fitness process, who don't know the science behind it, who don't know what a macro is. These are the people who are starting off clueless. And that's why I wanted to start this channel, because I was in those shoes. Oh my gosh, guys, you have no idea. I was in those shoes for so long and I had no idea what I was doing. So that's what this fitness channel is going to be about, and that's kind of who this fitness channel is for. So if this is you, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button and follow me on this journey. And if you're interested in more updates on my Etsy shop called Planet Fitness for fitness planners and printables and stickers, and so many things are in the mix right now, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button too, because I have so many treats and so many ideas for this channel that it's unreal. Okay, so now that that rant is over, I kind of want to start with my fitness journey. So I guess every fitness journey kind of starts in childhood, and I'll be honest with you guys, I ate a lot as a child. Like, I was a chubby baby, came right out chubby, big massive cheeks. Like, I was big as a child and I was still chunky growing up. But when I got into middle school and high school, I found athletics. I played softball, I played volleyball, I played a little bit of basketball, and so I ate horribly, but my athletics and practices and staying active really helped prevent me from gaining a lot of weight, or I guess not as much as I should have based on what I was eating. So essentially, when I got into high school, that's when the weight kind of started to creep up. I quit athletics and I really started to gain a lot of weight, and that was really hard, especially in high school, because when I noticed my weight started to creep up, I became fearful of going into the gym, of trying to run in front of my peers, because let's be honest, when you're in high school, people are mean, and people will look at you and think, why is she here?
She doesn't even go here.
What I'm trying to say is, people would look at me, I know it, and I just felt like people were judging me because of my efforts to lose weight. And I got called fat on several occasions. And I think that this fear of what are people thinking about me when I walk into the gym really stuck with me throughout my entire fitness and weight loss journey, and it's something that I still battle with today. Of, I'm gonna walk into the gym and there are gonna be people there who are way more fit than me. What are they thinking about me? Like, I realize that I'm overweight, and that's why I go to the gym. And so that whole fear really hindered me and set me back, and it was a lie that I told myself to keep myself out of the gym. So I actually managed to lose 15 pounds before my wedding over 3 years. That's how difficult it was for me to lose weight. 3 years was as long as it took for me to lose 15 pounds. Okay, so hear me out. So after I got married, beautiful wedding, loved my wedding. I felt beautiful at my wedding. I became happy fat. So I was so content with myself. I was so comfortable with my husband. I was so happy and kind of go lucky that I was like, ho-hos everywhere. Like, give me the Twinkies. Give me, and guys, I had a huge, like, when I say huge, I mean like huge addiction to pop, soda, I think that's what you call it in the South, so Coke, whatever. And it was bad. Like, I don't think I drank water for 6 months because I would basically go to the gas station and get 32s. My favorite was a 44 ounces of soda and sit on my computer and sip and sip and sip and sip. When it was gone, I'd go to the gas station, get some more. I'd stock my fridge, Mountain Dew. It was like liquid heroin for me. I could not get enough of it. And so I got fat some more. So basically, I wasn't eating well. I wasn't exercising at all. And I was addicted to soda like super bad. And so I decided, my husband, who's super active all the time, he worked out every single day since I met him. I asked him to help me to lose weight, and I just want to be real and put it out there. Asking your husband to help you lose weight, at least for me, was one of the worst decisions of my life because it really made me insecure because my husband would help me and he would lovingly tell me, like, you know, you probably shouldn't have that because it's not good for you, and he would meal prep, and the lie started to creep into my mind, and I thought, my husband really thinks I'm fat. My husband doesn't find me attractive. I am ugly in his eyes. And that was so far from the truth. He was doing all of these things in love and because I had asked him to. But it was really trying. And so I decided, you know what, this isn't good for us. This is not the role that you should be playing in my journey. So I joined a women's fitness group at one of my gyms. And it was called Athena Fitness. So Athena Fitness was awesome because basically it was like a fitness group, like support group type thing where we had group classes and things like that, and it was strictly for overweight women. So we kind of like discriminated. This is awful. We discriminated against the fit girls and said,
"You can't sit with us!
You can't sit with us!"
So I really enjoyed this group, and it had so much emphasis on God's role in your fitness journey and how much it really emphasized health as a whole and not just the one fitness aspect of your health. So I really enjoyed this group. However, when I was with a group of women, guys, I played sports. I have a very competitive nature, and so eventually Satan used that to put more lies in my head and to say, you're the fattest one in here. You don't deserve to be here. Like, are you going to tell them that you had that bowl of Lucky Charms this morning, or are you going to act like you have it together? And so it just became really unhealthy for me to be a part of a group. I started back at square one. I had no idea where to start, what to do, and it was time for something new. So as you can imagine, I began to yo-yo, and I would start and stop and start and stop. And it was such a roller coaster for me because it was like, here I am, I'm trying to do this. And I would start and I would do so good. I'd be at the gym every single day. I would do so good at eating, and I would meal prep my own meals, and the scale would not move. The scale was like my enemy throughout this entire journey. The scale did not move at all, okay? So I had no idea what to do. No idea how to start, no idea what food to eat, nothing. And so I quit. And I quit several times, and I restarted several times, and I quit my official quit about a year and a half ago. and I gave up. So after that, I began to start Avocare, and I did the Avocare 24-day challenge, and I lost about 12 pounds on that. And it was like the kickstarter to my fitness journey to date. And so it really taught me a lot about timing of food and just acknowledging how much fat you're putting into your body, how many carbs, how many protein, and it was a very high fat, low carb diet. So the thing about Avocare for me though was that it wasn't really sustainable for me because I could not afford to keep purchasing products month after month for me to continue on the Avocare weight loss journey bandwagon. So I decided I have to find an alternative, and I had kept seeing on Instagram that people were really big into counting macros, and I was like, what the heck's a macro? So I started watching YouTube videos and how people could be eating chocolate and still be losing weight, and I was like, that's the diet for me because I like me some chocolate. And so I started trying to figure out, how do I do these macro things? I started watching YouTube videos on how to figure out macros, and all those YouTube videos are great. You'll find a lot of resources on YouTube for that, but what I could not figure out was, okay, what's my beginning macro ratio? And I'll probably have another YouTube video on macros if you'd like, but essentially, let me kind of break this up. Macros are the macronutrients your body needs to survive. So it really focuses on hitting a goal for protein, fats, and carbs. And there are different ratios for body types and goals. I was kind of stuck because I was like, I don't really know what ratio to start off with. I don't know if I should start high carb. I don't know if I should start off with high, lots and lots of protein. Like, where do I start off with this? And that's when I found Athena Fitness on Instagram, and she has been amazing. You can find her Instagram at The Ripped Barbie, or like Facebook, I think it's Athena Fitness. And she is an amazing coach. She's a CrossFitter. She has an amazing body. She works super hard, and she really invests in mentally preparing you for the journey. Or she's all about telling you that if your mind says that you can, and that's the truth. And so I've been with her. This is my 8th week now. And with her, I've lost about 12 pounds in 8 weeks, which is a really big deal, especially because I get to eat chocolate every day, you guys. And so she has been amazing in my journey. And so as of right now, if you can remember, several years ago, my highest weight was 235 that I know of. And I'm sitting at 184.8 today. So that is about a 51-pound weight loss. And I just want to speak truth into your life and tell you that this is difficult. It is hard, but you can do it. And you just have to put it in your mind that you will do it. And it took time. It took trial and error. And I honestly can't tell you that when I was sitting in your shoes watching these YouTube videos, I did not think that I would not be able to do it, because I did think that. I thought I'll never be able to make that big of accomplishment. I started off, my Instagram is Getting to Wonderland, because my very first goal was to get under 200 pounds and see the 100-pound number on my scale. And so if you'd like to follow me, you can look back and see my journey throughout all those posts. It's Getting to Wonderland. I'll put it right here. And go ahead and click that subscribe button, because there's so many things that I want to tell you and what I feel like you should know, because I want to be vulnerable and raw with you, because I know that you're sitting there and you are seeing my personal success here. You're seeing my after, but you have no idea about the struggles and the many failures that I had in private. And so you're comparing your worst, because you know all about your struggles, with my best. And I'm telling you right now to stop. You can do this. It may take longer than what your mental timeline is, but you will be able to do this if you keep pushing. Believe in yourself, and always remember that you're not starting this fitness journey because you hate yourself. You're not starting it to love yourself. You're starting it because you love yourself and because you love your body. And that mindset alone will change everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, subscribe to my channel. I have so many things that I want to do and so many dreams that I feel God has placed on my heart. So until next time, see ya.
Here we go.